a massive crowd, pro-Israeli supporters bust in from all over the country. As they headed out, many said there was one clear reason they felt they needed to go.
Especially with all these pro-Palestinian protests, with a lot of misinformation being spread, it's very important for us to show up and to show up in big numbers and support Israel.
And they did show up, surrounded by intense security. The National Guard called in a massive police presence with dump trucks blocking all of the nearby roads. On the stage, several hours of speeches and songs, hearing from Israeli officials and American politicians.
Bring them home! Bring them home!
Actors, activists, and family members of some of the captives. Here, for many, there is no question they fully support all the actions the Israeli government is taking.
And about disproportionality, I believe and I know that Israel's doing its best, despite Hamas telling people to stay and giving money to the families of people who die and continuing this terror system.
This is a tragedy of war, and I pray for all the innocent lives that have been lost. But again, this is all at the root of Hamas's evil. If you look at Hamas, again, they're storing kids right next to rocket launchers. They're doing everything in their power to not let people flee.
For most, Hamas is solely to blame, dismissing questions about the growing Palestinian death toll.
That's Hamas numbers, first off. That's 11,000 Hamas numbers. So I can't verify those numbers. I don't know if those numbers are accurate. I don't know what out of those numbers if they're fighters or if they're kids or anything.
And it was clear in the chant.
Muslim. Let's take a stand here against hatred.
That many here do not want to see a ceasefire, including the new Speaker of the House of Representatives.
The calls for a ceasefire are outrageous.
The Biden administration is coming under increased pressure from members of its own party, from young people marching across the country. This is a very carefully orchestrated event to send the message to the Biden administration that he needs to stand with Israel. Patty Culhane, Al Jazeera, Washington.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.